Hello, my name is Dani Green. Thanks so much for booking a call with me. We can have a discovery call in which we can chat about anything that is of interest and help to you. You can book a free emotion code session in which I help you remove any emotion that you've received from this lifetime or inherited from any of your ancestors. I take that process one step further and ask you to replace that emotion with something you'd rather feel. I became a hypnotherapist in fall of 2015. I had my very first client on December 7th. The very first hour was open. After that one session, she booked a full package with me. And in our time together, she was able to lose 40 pounds and reestablish a positive relationship with her mother, who passed away 2 years later. And I'm always happy to think that their last 2 years together was happier than the prior years. Hypnotherapy is not weird. It's not mind control. Hypnotherapy is simply a conversation with your eyes closed. And the reason you close your eyes is because it automatically disengages your conscious mind and your thinking at a deeper level. So let me go ahead and explain some of the programs I have. The Soul Power experience I created over a 2-year period, really living and researching all of the content. It's 12 sessions divided into 3 sections. The first is Activate Your Soul Power. Session 1, we look at light, love, power, and wisdom of your soul and how it's flowing through your body. And if there's any area of your body in which these specific foundational aspects of who you are is blocked, then we look at why that's blocked to remove that block. So you have just a flowing of light, love, power, and wisdom in your life, which is a great way to wake up in the morning. Session 2 is emotions. Using the emotion code, we remove and release emotions and replace them with emotions we'd rather have. Session 3 is beliefs. And what we look at is the life-draining beliefs that you have that you can reframe and transform, or the life-empowering beliefs you have that we can strengthen. Next, we look at behaviors that you've just been trying to give up and just can't get ahead of. We find out where those started and why. We reframe your thinking about that, and we experience something new. Or we also can empower behaviors that you would just like more of in your life. And the next section then is Live Your Infinite Greatness. Session 5 is Life as Teacher. We look at the concept of failure. And any time that you felt you failed in your life, we look at each instance and we ask a simple question. What did you learn and how did it strengthen you? So really, you can't fail at anything. The next session is money. We reframe your money story. Where did your money story start? How is it impacting you now? And changing your money story will help you live a life where you don't worry about money, you don't feel the sense of lack, you feel a sense of abundance, and know that everything regarding money is coming towards you for your highest good. Session 7 is my I Am session, where you really begin to love your body and who you are, really celebrate who you are. Moving on to Be Your Own Hero, we're moving into journaling and hypnosis techniques that you can learn and use for the rest of your life. The self-hypnosis or self-empowerment session has 9 tools for self-empowerment, as well as a deep meditation in which you can remove behaviors and beliefs that are life-draining. We can specifically use this to remove foods that you want to stay away from. Next is session 9 is Real Life. This is a journaling technique, and I love all my meditations just to be kind of doable, very natural. So you feel what you feel, as though you feel your emotions in the lower part of your body, your legs. Then you move that feeling into your heart and just see it differently. And then you move it up above your head to a global perspective and see it differently still. So when you access your own inner truth, what you find is healing and transformative statements that are true for you. In session, I write down specifically what you say. You do remember saying it, but you may not remember exactly how you said it. And so I'll be able to report to you at the end of our session what your new inner mantras are. Session 10 is nothing to forgive. The bottom line is we have nothing to forgive because everyone's doing the best they know to do. And I know that's a really big statement to swallow, especially with what many of us have gone through, but it is such a relief to be able to forgive people and really release them emotionally from your life and from the trauma that they caused, so that you each can go off and do your best and even better than that. Session 11 is it's just projection. So a lot of time the life draining thing that we feel is something that we disown about ourselves. And so what we do in this session is we look at the image of the things that we know that are true and empowering about us. We'll look at what's opposite from those empowering feelings, and we find the gift in the shadow. We find the gift in the empowering things, and we find the gift in what's opposite of those empowering things. And so you really, after this session, end up just accepting exactly who you are. It's just amazing. It's a very amazing session. The final session is bliss. And I researched some brain mindset concepts, and came up with the following formula that can be used to resolve any issue that you face in the future. Bliss means breathe. Just take a breath and breathe. Take a breath and breathe, right? Then you believe life is simple and satisfying. So there's a simple and satisfying truth about everything that we go through. And if we can focus on that truth that's simple and satisfying, it will release a lot of that chaos that our left brain and creates for us. So that's the Soul Power Experience. Each session has a Thoughts to Ponder pre-session journal sheet, the one-on-one session with me, a post-session breakthrough journal sheet where you can continue to think about the concepts, and most of them have a guided meditation audio for your relaxation. In each session with me, either in person or over Zoom, we have like a 10-minute intake, a 70-minute hypnosis session. And for the client, you totally lose track of time because you're so relaxed. And so it feels like you've been chatting with me for about 35 minutes. And then when you come up, I talk you up out of the state of hypnosis. And we have a 10-minute wrap up where I have you journal what you discovered about yourself. So I've also written the One and Done Weight Release. This is a program that I'm literally living. I've lost 9 pounds in writing this, just being more focused on weight release. And let me just tell you what's in the sessions of One and Done Weight Release. So first of all, we do a weight personality assessment and have scripted hypnosis scripts to help you. And then we talk about emotions, beliefs, behaviors. Then we do a session on self-hypnosis, specifically related to food. And then the last session with me has to do with forgiveness and projection. So you can see that what we're doing first is healing all the emotional issues about food so that your food behaviors can continue to improve. Then the 7th section of the binder that I provide has food lists where you can begin to create your healthy eating plan. And the 8th session talks about your healthy eating plan, and you write down success to me means, so that you're creating your own plan that really was very doable for you. And then I have a support group opportunity when you're finished working with me for that program. I also have Be Smoke Free. Again, we talk about emotions, beliefs, behaviors, self-hypnosis, forgiveness, and projection. Again, we're healing all the emotional reasons why people smoke. And then our last session with Be Smoke Free is your Be Smoke Free Freedom Day. And that's the day that you give up cigarettes. So that's very empowering as well. And then I have intuitive sessions for clients where they just book one session at a time with what's present for them, and I help them work through it in a 90-minute session. So that is what I offer, these 4 programs. Again, book a free call, book a free emotion code session. With many of my sessions, you get a free get to know you call, so that when we do meet together for hypnosis, we can just jump right in to the transformative work. I am certified in 4 modalities: general hypnosis, Psych-K, RIM, and the emotion code. So I use all of those tools. Well, that's everything I wanted to explain to you. I look forward to meeting you over Zoom for a discovery call, and I hope that this video has been helpful. And to you, I say namaste. The divine in me celebrates the divine in you. Thanks for your time today.